Well, let's get you more perspective now on the situation in Haiti. I'm joined live from New York by Kim Ives. He's the editor of Haiti Liberté's English language section. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
So let's start by talking us through some of the key factors challenging Haiti's coronavirus response at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, the biggest factor, of course, is trying to get testing up to a level which is robust. So far, Haiti has about 6,700 people who have been tested positive, which is far better than the neighboring Dominican Republic with, as you said, 46,000. And only less than 200 people have died, 141, and that compares to Dominican Republic 910 as of yesterday. So Haiti seems to be doing a lot better. The question is, why? Is this because people are not being tested and treated and tallied, and therefore the number is lower? We know it's always lower in almost every country than the tested number than the actual. Is it because the people are going more towards natural remedies? There is a great deal of distrust in Haiti of Western medicine, where they feel that there may be vaccines being tested on them, or that they're being given virus to kill them. And it may also be that the population is so young. More than 50% of the population is under 23 years old.
And the French humanitarian group Doctors Without Borders agrees with that. They've also seen a high level of denial as well as fear in Haiti when it comes to COVID-19. What can be done about this misinformation, and how is that hampering efforts to contain and treat the pandemic there?
Well, it's they have been sending teams around. The Médecins Sans Frontières have been sending teams into neighborhoods trying to educate people. But a lot of it is the trust that's built up. You take, for example, the Cuban doctors who have been in Haiti now about 22 years. And they've gone out throughout the countryside and helped people under very difficult conditions. They're very well loved and trusted. So people seem to have no problem going to them. Some of the other NGOs of other countries, they're a little more leery about. But it's a process basically of gaining people's trust.
And I want to look at the impact now of the pandemic on Haiti's economy. The majority of the labor force there is employed informally. How have the restrictions that were put in place affected people's livelihoods?
Well, they didn't have much effect. People had to go out and earn a living. They couldn't stay in and shelter in place. So basically you saw things continuing pretty much as they were in the marketplaces. But now the government has opened up the assembly factories, which are, there are 3 large assembly parks in Haiti. And they were functioning, they were shut down in March, then they opened them a month later at 30% capacity. Now they're at 100% capacity, and this is very worrisome because you're going to have the borders now open with people coming in from hot spots like South Florida and New York, where we've seen big COVID-19 events. And so between the two of those, expatriates coming back for the summer, and now that flights are coming in, and the factories opening, we could see a resurgence.
Now, I want to look at what the United Nations Special Representative for Haiti said. They warned that Haiti's outbreak could turn into a regional issue if Haitians flee their country. What might such a regional crisis actually look like in reality?
Well, I think that they're talking about the fact that Haiti is often seen as the country that produces boat people that go and invade the Bahamas, invade the Dominican Republic, invade the United States. But I think at this point it's really the other way around. I think she got it backwards, really. Haiti seemed to have done pretty well for whatever reason right now, with a very low number of cases and low death toll, but now it's people coming in that may change that calculus, not their problems going out.
All right, I appreciate you clearing that up for us. Thank you so much. Kim Ives there, editor at Haiti Liberté.